Hey guys, I am Paradox and welcome back. This is a little update. Got some good news, got some bad news, and got some good news. So it's going to be a bit of a mixed ride, mixed information. Firstly, obviously, as you can see, the Game of Thrones mod has been updated. It's now live, so you can go and play that if you guys have been waiting for that. And I can now get back to some Game of Thrones Let's Plays. Now, that's obviously great. The bad news is that previous saves do not work, which means I have technically lost my other Let's Plays, my Reigns, my Wildling one, and the Joffrey one. Now, if any of you guys know how to get the game back to, 1.103, if any of you guys know how to do that, or have an idea of how to do it, tell me. I'll be grateful to hear that, and I can continue some of the old series. But if not, we've lost those Let's Plays, and that's a real big shame. Really, it's my own fault. I had set it so it wouldn't update, and it did. Really frustrated me. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. And not much I can do about it now. In a way, I'm not that annoyed about the Wildling one, because I completely messed up the Wildlings anyway. I completely just, that was a bit of a car crash, that one. The Reigns one, I'm not that disappointed. I'm quite proud of what we did, what we got to. We got the rock and everything. We had a really great journey. It would have been nice to have kept going. That's the only thing, as you guys saw in the last episode, the reach completely fell apart. We could have vassalized some of those guys. We could have taken some of those people. It was really starting to... We could have really made something out of that one. Something really great. So I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm proud of the journey. I still think it's really fun, and it was really good. The Joffrey one's the only one I'm really annoyed about, because we did a lot of good things as Joffrey, as in like how well we did, like warfare-wise. But I really want to do some more evil stuff with him, castrate a few more people, blind a few more people, as well as, obviously, I wanted to see how he would die. That was actually, that was the thing I was most looking forward to. I wanted to see what would bring Joffrey down. Would it be Theon and the Iron Islanders? Would it be Daenerys and her dragons? Or would it be someone in my own court who I trusted, like Davos, the Onion Knight? Who knew? I was really looking forward to that. So, I'm a bit disappointed on that front. Like I say, if any of you guys know how to get it back to 1.103, the game itself, I'll be happy with that. And I could probably keep the saves going. I'm going to keep the saves so that I can if we ever do in the future. But for now, those Let's Plays are really on hold, which is disappointing. It's happened again. I feel like a dick. But the good news is it opens up the realm for new possibilities. So I'm going to begin right now, this second, after I've recorded this. I'm going to begin on my Robb Stark Let's Play. I know a lot of people are asking for that. I'm going to start it off like Joffrey. I'm just going to play as Robb Stark, but people really like it and people really support it, and it goes well. I will then continue the dynasty, so we'll play as Starks after Robb Stark. That's if people like and people enjoy it. If people just want me to play as Robb Stark and then start a different one afterwards as well, that's perfectly fine. But I know a lot of people are asking me for it. I did promise it, so that will be coming now. And so that means we have Europa Universal 4, Robb Stark on this. And I generally like to have at least 3 Let's Plays. So the third one is going to be down to you guys. Now, with the loss of the other Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod Let's Plays, do you guys want another one? So do you guys want a different one? I could play as the Freys, I could play as the Boltons. Probably want a bit more evil because we've got Robb Stark. Or do you want me to play as a family in the past? Do you want me to play as the Targaryens and the Dance of Dragons scenario? Do you want me to play as Aegon the Conqueror and conquer Westeros, which is a bit easy because you've got dragons, but it'd be quite fun to have dragons, I guess, because I've never used them before. Literally, I've had this mod for like months now, and I've never used the dragons. I've no idea why. So if you guys want that, I can do that. Tell me if you do want that in the comment section. Also, what do you want me to play as, and I'll take a selection and I'll think of which ones I'd like to do myself. Or I could play a completely different game if you guys want to play something else, because you say, actually, you know what? We're getting a bit tired of the Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. You've done a lot of that already. Try something else a bit different, maybe, to add in. Or, one of my favourite, I've said I want to do this, is the Mountain Blade Game of Thrones mod. Now, this game is a bit more... It's very much, obviously, it's Game of Thrones, obviously. But you play in third person, and you sort of lead armies, and you can take castles, and you can own places, and you can fight for one of the kings, like, say, like Renly, or Robb, or someone like that. So if you guys want to play that mod, I would definitely play that mod. I really want to play it at some point. But I'm just wondering, the reason I would do it right now, I would have just done it, but because of the loss of the other Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Let's Plays, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted just more of it. So that's what this video is mainly for, to ask you guys, what do you want? Do you want more Game of Thrones mod, Crusader Kings 2? Or do you want a different mod of Game of Thrones in Mount and Blade, or something completely different? I'm going to ask for something a little different. So yeah, so that's what this video is really about, and to update you guys on that fact. Like I say, if I can get those saves back, I definitely will. But it's not looking like... I haven't been able to find anything, or at least nothing I trust, shall we say. But yeah, so that is the update. So, good news, bad news, and new possibilities, which is technically good. So I hope you guys will get back to me. I'd like to hear what you guys think, because obviously the whole point in this channel is for you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, there would be no channel. So it's down to you. So I leave that open to you guys. Get back to me as soon as possible, and hopefully we can play some more. And I'm going to get straight on to playing as Robb Stark, and hopefully this time we'll be able to see Joffrey die. Hopefully this time we'll be able to see him die, and it'll be by my hands. Yeah, has kind of a circular thing to it, doesn't it? Kind of a paradox. Well, actually not really. It's nothing like a paradox. But okay, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm not very good at ending videos, as you can tell. So bye. Bye-bye.